Hey all, Ankit this side from Stierfleet team and I welcome you back to my channel. So this is a monthly summary video and in this video I'm going to share what return I have made in the June series, and I'm going to share all the return that I've made in this Jirodha account and in this stock account, and these two are my main accounts. And I'm also going to share this Alice Blue account. This is my small account. So last month I have shown you many trades of this account, so that's the reason I'm going to share what return I've made in this account also, but I will try to continue showing this account also in my monthly series statement. Okay, now let's directly jump into it. And before showing you the report, before that I want to tell you something. See, this upstock, this copy trade from this Jirodha account, but there is some problem with upstock and there is some problem with my earlier copy trading software, so that's why I have switched my copy trading software. And at the same time, this upstock account I'm going to just put all this amount, all this fund to some other account, and will copy the trade in that account from this Jirodha account. So yeah, before now let's directly jump into the return part. So as of now, the fund it is showing is 65 lakh, and the available margin is 58 lakh. So I have added some fund because I want to add some holding. Okay, and that I will do on Monday. But I use 45 lakh for trading last month, and this month also I will continue to trade with 45 to 47 lakh only. So first of all, let me show you the equity segment. So in equity I don't trade, that's the reason it is not showing anything, and this 2k is from the API charge. Okay, and the unrealized of 5.52 lakh is from the investment, as you all know how market is doing in the recent past. So that's the reason of this good return on in my long-term holding. So that I don't even care about because I'm not going to book it anytime soon. So now showing you the future option result here. So it is showing 1.72 lakh. Okay, and this is gross, and charges is 19.81k, and net realized is 1.52. but at the same time, let me open every other account also. So just give me a moment. I'm just opening everywhere else, and we'll show you the exact data. Okay, so here I made 1.32 lakh as gross profit, charges is 11k, and net profit is 1.1 lakh. Okay, so this Excel sheet I have shared last month also, last month also, and here again this month I started with 90 lakh capital, and gross profit I made it 3.05 lakh, and gross profit percentage is almost 3.4%. so this is inclusive of Jirodha and upstock account. Okay, and there is also a small account which I have said last month also. So if you remember, last month I have told you that this month I am going to start with 21 point some lakh as capital in a small account, and but I made it 22 lakh approx. Reason for that, in the last few days, means like in the last 3-4 days, I've added another 2.5 lakh, and now from this month onward, this small account will be having 24 plus lakh. Okay, 24.5 lakh. So on 22 lakh sizing I made 70k profit. So before sharing anything, let me open that also. See, so here I made, as I have told you, 70k profit is what I made in a small account. So, and one more thing here I want to share, but before that, let me take you back to this Excel sheet. So main accounts for me is like a very conservative account. Okay, there I have a fixed risk appetite. I don't experiment a lot there. Okay, for every day I have a fixed risk, and on that basis I think of the reward. Okay, and see, if you'll talk about the DD here, the max DD that I went to is 0.23%. This is inclusive of all other DCs that happened this month. So what is the maximum loss that I went in a single day was this one. Okay, 0.07%, which is like 6,500 rupees. Okay, and the second highest loss that I went was of 4k, then third was 3k, then 1,700 rupees. Okay, so I never breeze even 0.1% loss. Okay, although it's not like it's going to be the same from here also, it's not like that. But if you remember my yearly summary video, there I have told you that my focus this year is going to be that the DD should not breach 3%. Okay, and with that mindset, with that thing in my mind, I'm going to approach my trading. Okay, so I know this month it has been very low by God grace, and I just kept everything in check. Okay, the risk I always kept in check. Okay, that is the reason I never took a big risk. Okay, big hit. And see, there are many factors. It depends. Okay, when to take big risk. See, I will only take big risk when I'm thinking of a good reward that is on the table. See, if I'm finding that 2 rupees is available to take from the market, then I can easily risk 1 rupees. Okay, 1 rupee. But if I'm not finding 2 rupees of return, then how come I will risk 1 rupee? That with that a simple approach, with that simple mindset, I approach my trade, and going forward also I'm going to do the same thing. And you know, as of now the VIX is very low. Okay, it is almost nearby to 10, and realized volatility is way higher than the implied volatility, and cause of that the movement in the premiums is way too high. The gamma movement in there is way too high, and see, and because of that I just can't blindly risk anything. Okay, so this is why and because of that conservative approach only, if you'll see, I never breeze right from the beginning of this year. If you'll see, मैंने 1% को भी कभी भी क्लिक नहीं किया है अभी तक DD. Okay, the maximum I went to is wait 0.9%. Okay, it's not 1%, 0.9% is the maximum went. Okay, and I will try my level best till the point the risk, the factorization of risk is that low. I will try my level best कि मैं इसी तरीके का रखूं risk को. Okay, and this is the approach here. But at the same time, I want to show you this a small account. Okay, so in this a small account, what happened? Okay, because you know this is a very aggressive account of mine. Okay, so I know wait. So 16. First of all, see, from 16th of June to 20th of June, आप देखोगे यहाँ पे मैंने I booked a loss of almost 34k, which is like 1.7%, 1.6, 1.7%. The DD I went to was 1.7% here during this period, and this is the maximum DD I went to. But after then, from 21st to 30, okay, if you see, I made a profit of 53k. Okay, so this is the return I made. It is almost 2.7%. okay, almost 2.7, yeah, 2.6 you can take. So this is the return I made in just 6 7 trading days. Okay, and inclusive of that only I managed to book 70k profit altogether. Okay, so let me show you that also, and this is all I'm talking about net. Okay, and if you see about the charges that I paid in this account, okay, it is way too high. Okay, and almost 1.5% of has gone in just charges, more than 1.5% actually. So if you see in that term, so gross profit I made in a small account was 4.7, 4.8%. You can take around at 5%, and net I made is 3.2%. So why so much of charge in this account? Because this account for me is an experimentation account. Okay, and you know this right from day one. I'm continuously saying this thing. So I have given myself that liberty to experiment as much as I can without caring about the return I'm going to make in this account. Okay, so that is why, because it's an ongoing learning process, right? So these two accounts I have decided that I'm going to make it a very conservative account, but at the same time this account is there where I can experiment anything without considering of the fact that it might not make any return. I might get into some drawdown, but here also it's not like I'm going to take blindly any kind of risk. Okay, it is also complete maths has been done before deciding that it will be experimentation account for me, before deciding what can be the max DD I can breach here. Okay, and everything has been decided, and that I'm going to say you in some other video. This is not the video for that thing. Okay, but yeah, I just wanted to tell you this. Okay, this is a risky account for me. Okay, and I'm going to keep on risking keep on taking risk trade here. Okay, but talking about these two main accounts, Jirodhan, Upstock, maybe from this month onward only, Upstocks का सारा फंड मैं निकाल कर किसी और अकाउंट में डालूंगा. Okay, and that I will obviously say in the any of the expiry account, expiry trading video. Okay, so that is altogether different topic. Now यहाँ पे कुछ और टॉपिक पे बात करता हूँ मैं. तो अगर आप देख रहे होगे, मैं अगर जीरोधा से दिखाऊँ, क्योंकि यहाँ पे ये जो पिक्टोरियल ग्राफिक्स होता है, ये पिक्टोरियल रिप्रेजेंटेशन होता है, ये आपको इजीली अंडरस्टैंड करवाता है कि क्या सही है, कहाँ पे मैंने क्या क्या करा है. ओके, सो नाउ हियर इफ यू सी ऑन 22nd of June I made a loss of almost 3k, right? But here it is showing a profit of 6k. Why? Because I made a profit of 9k in a stock account that day. Okay, but if you'll see this day, that is 27th of June, that was for Nifty expiry. So I booked 13.3k profit here, but at the same time on 27th of June I have written 6k profit. Reason for that was I booked a loss of 7 something k in my stock account. Okay, so this is how it happened, and out of all non-expiry days, 60% of the days I didn't trade in Upstock, and that was the reason behind this big difference of 1.32 lakh and 1.72 lakh. So a difference of almost 40k was only because I was not trading in Upstock for 60% of the non-expiry days. Okay, And reason for that was there was so many problems with Upstock and at the same time with the copy trading software that I was using. Okay, so इसके क्या वो difference था, otherwise it could easily be another 3.5k day, sorry 3.5 lakh profit month. Okay, which could easily be like 3.9% or 4% almost. Okay, so that could have been that way, but still I'm happy with the approach and I'm happy with the return. See, because I'm risking very less. Okay, on that basis, if I'm crossing 3% a month, then I'm way too happy. But if it's not like I'm going to continue the same way for the complete year, no. When VIX will rise, when premium will be there to trade, to fight with the volatility, then definitely I'm going to increase my risk appetite also. Okay, and that time I might even consider of targeting 5%, 6%, 7% a month also. But for now, it's a time to actually play in the back foot. Okay. Because this was the kind of month it was also. Okay, for non-directional traders it was very tough to make any return, and in such a month if you are closing with 3+ % return, okay, with such a low risk appetite, then you are actually doing good, is what I consider, and that is the reason I'm happy with the performance that way. Okay, now if we'll talk about this overall return in terms of gross profit, net profit percentage. Okay, so overall monthly, if you'll see, so in this quarter, April, May and June, I booked almost 10.5% net profit. This is I'm talking in terms of net. If you'll talk in terms of gross, तो आप यहाँ से calculate कर सकते हो 4.5 इधर से 4.1 इधर and 3.2 3.4 here, so altogether 12.5 you can take easily. Okay, तो 12.5 मैं easily gross profit बनाया हूँ इस quarter पे, and net I made 10.5k. So after charging in June month, if you see 2.75 lakh is what I made. Net is 3.06%. So this was the complete summary of the month performance, of the June month performance of my main accounts also, means Substock and Zerodha also, and of my Alice Blue, a small account also. So that was the summary I wanted to give in this monthly series, and yeah, that was it. I hope everything I just covered in this video about the risk appetite, about the risk you have to take on the basis of the condition, the circumstances in the market that is available, and everything. You have to actually do the maths. If you are trading, you have to do the maths. What kind of risk return you have to expect in any given period of time based on the risk which you can take. See, if you are ready to take big risk, you can easily target big reward also. But I was not ready at all any day, and that is the reason. See, this complete quarter, okay, ये जो कंप्लीट क्वार्टर अभी जो पास हुआ है, इस क्वार्टर मैंने एक बार भी, मीन्स मे बी वन डे 10-20% of that time also I took margin benefit. Other than that, not even a single complete expiry has been there where I took complete margin benefit. So that was the kind of analysis I did based on my risk appetite, based on the market situation I can read. और वहाँ मैंने डिसाइड किया, नो दिस इज नॉट द टाइम फॉर मी टू टेक बिग रिस्क, एंड दैट इज द रीजन मैंने वहाँ से बिल्कुल ही, मैं ये पूरे 3 महीने में मैक्स टू मैक्स एक दिन ही होगा जहाँ पे मैंने वो कंप्लीट डे नहीं, मे बी उसका 20% ऑफ दैट डे मैंने रिस्क मार्जिन बेनिफिट लिया हो. अदर देन दैट ऑल अदर डेज आई वाज ट्रेडिंग विद 40-50% ऑफ माय यूजुअल साइजिंग ऑफ लास्ट ईयर. सो दैट्स हाउ आई एम इंटरप्रेटिंग दिस मार्केट टिल नाउ. एंड अगेन लेटर ऑन अगर थोड़ा भी मेरे को अच्छा मार्केट सिचुएशन लगा, देन डेफिनेटली आई एम गोइंग टू टारगेट 5-6%. सो दैट्स द काइंड ऑफ इंटरप्रिटेशन आई एम हैविंग. सो या, आई होप एवरीथिंग दैट आई हैव सेड इन दिस वीडियो एंड ऑल माय एक्सपायरी ट्रेडिंग वीडियोस, you are learning something from. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Thanks a lot and bye bye.